Good morning and welcome back to the 60th episode on Alma, Missouri. Who would have thought we'd have got this far? So, today, got quite a bit going on. I need to sell a whole lot of chickens because I've maxed out in capacity. As we know, we have a butcher shop that needs to keep running to make me money. So, we've got to do that fun job. I have got more than a trailer load of cotton now. Fabric, rather. I've got a whole load of wool transported down to the spinnery. So that's where we're at right now. I haven't planted any more crops yet. Still not the right time of the year. Right, so after 6 months, the chickens can reproduce. So I need to go into this menu and get everything that's not reproducing. So 12 and 9 months. Let's go 9 months. Move all of them to trailer. Now I can have 16 more. So let's go drop these off. Now, chickens are only worth $25 each after 6 months, regardless. Bring these ones up, get them to reproduce once, and then I sell them off. Now I've got a bit of money because all the wood that was at the lumber yards I'll take into the museum. I still haven't worked out the wood chips yet and that situation, but we'll get there eventually. It helps if I raise the trailer. Okay. What else? So I need to take wood down to the lumber mill and do that again. Stack that up. Stones. I've got a whole load of stones because I've done a stone contract on field 22 after ploughing it. There you go. Oh, I moved it too far. Put 10 in the butcher shop. Put 100 in the butcher shop. Don't know how much space do we have. Well, we still got loads of room. We can have 2,000 chickens in there. One thing I want to do, I'll just come here. I want to put a marker just there. Call it butcher shop. There you go. Right, okay. So now if I go here to default, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go down to productions. Drag that into productions. I might as well do the default as well. Put that into there. That'll be at the bottom. That's fine. I can live with that. Right, so we won't do that. Oh, I need to remove that. Right, so we need to get a few more, stack that up, get that running, and then we need to work on all the other side jobs that we got going on. Now I've got a whole load of chicken fillets and that I can sell. In terms of what's profitable right now, it's not a lot. Just gonna jump the ditch. Look at the menu. So I could sell the steaks, all the other bits apart from the chicken. Sausages, I could just get rid of all of that. It won't hurt for that. Fabric is not ready to sell yet, which is an absolute shame. Just gonna back this up in here. Now I've tried tidying up the farm. I've moved all the vehicles around. I've brought back the Crone Big M back to the main farm. Right, 7-month and 12-month, okay. 7-month, we'll move all them to the trailer, yes. 12 months. Move them to the trailer, yes. Now let's see if this works, so that I can get on with other bits and bobs. Productions, butchery shop, go. He's off. Oh, wrong one. That'll do. So now, next job. I need the truck again. I've stored that in here. Parking brakes on as per normal. Right, I need him to go to field 6. Auger unload will be the closest. Wherever that is. What if I put that under? Ah, okay. Right, he's off, so I'm going to get him to collect or take all the wood. Right, so that's that job done. stones. Let's unload these stones. That was a terrible bit of driving right there. Unload. Just there. Right, so that's that job done. I'm looking at the nearest amount to the max value and minimal value and just trying to work out what I need to sell. I'll just do it this way. And we can just walk down the list. So dry wheat is nearly ready to sell. Silage is ready to sell if I want to. Okay, what's that? We're doing well here. I like this. This is working well. Right, let's move 6 of them to the shop. And 100 of them. Okay, job done. So, fold you up. Run you back to the main farm. Oh, production. Main farm. Grain silo. Go. He's obviously going to go all the way around. That's fine. As long as he gets back there. I have purchased this forage wagon here. I turn it on, it has a rear camera and it has a camera for inside there. I've sold the straw blower, so that's all gone. I haven't purchased anything else. My next, I'd say, as a priority is a planter, and it's this one here, the Momentum 40. It's the same basically as the Proceed, which can plant everything, but this one doesn't have fertilizer and this one has the choice of both. So what I'm going to be running is that. Probably like that. And it's 460,000. It's quite a lot. But that'd be solid fertilizer, which is pretty good. I've got 51,000 of that, so that doesn't matter. Right. Jump to the truck. I know it's here somewhere. There it is. So I need to get a whole load of logs to the big sawmill. I think this one's empty as well. I'm not too sure yet at the moment until I get there. Let me just shove these across. Just so we can see what's going on. Yeah, we've still got quite a bit in there. That's good to know. Right, so I'm gonna attempt to pick up as much of this as I can. I have cut down a few more trees and added to the collection. Okay, can I get any more on? Yes, it's all on. Awesome. Okay, I don't know what that was about, but it done something. Right, I know I'm on the field. It's okay. Don't panic. Productions. No, not productions, there's a sawmill just there. Right, so he is going to take that. Right, that's good. When he comes back and he's delivered everything, what I'll do is I'll leave the trailer at the sawmill, or bring it back to the main farm, swap over, and we'll start unloading some of the beef products out of here. Get rid of all the sausages, the steak, the pepperoni, ground beef, the mutton. Get rid of all that. I have no more wool in here, just dry alfalfa and hay. So basically it's a hay shed. I've got the straw shed here, which is doing well. Get offspring in 2 months. That's going to be awesome. And it's going to be a while for me to get pigs, but I have the ability to buy them now. Doing it in a certain way that every month I purchase 100 pigs until I get to the point where 6 months they can reproduce, basically. I've got the Avon ones. Okay, so these ones. So I'm getting to the point where they rotate the cells out, they breed, I sell that lot that's just bred, if that makes sense. And then they just continuously resupply the cells. So for 23,000, that's pretty good. I'm just wondering how many can I have in my trailer? 18, so no, I'm just going to do it this way. It's going to cost me 23,000. That's fine. That's good. The health says it's down. Because it got no base food. But I'll soon get that back up. So we got 0 months, 1 month and 3 months. There's a bit of a gap there, I know. I could just get an extra one, it won't hurt. How much food? We've got 7 months worth of food now. Right, so everything is okay for now. What contract work have we got that's available to us? Let's refresh. Harvesting soybeans. That's a big field right there though, isn't it? Where are we? I'm not in the right field. Let's visit that. 250,000. Is your potential? Whoa. It's going to be a big contract, but it'd be intriguing to know what you'd get from it. Got ploughing contract there as well. I'm going to do it just because I want to know what I'd get from it. Luckily, I've got a combine just sat literally across the road. The only thing I don't have down this end is a tractor to connect up to that trailer. I don't think that little Unimog is going to be powerful enough. Oh, got it. Right, okay. Hoping I can just sneak up the fence, up the bank here. But this is, yeah, I know you're stuck. I know you're stuck. I'll come into you in a second. Yeah, we go. Right. Gonna get him on it. Here he is. Stuck against the same post. I've got to widen all this around here just to make it easier. Let's clear that. Right. I want you going back to the main farm. To there, so I can put the other trailer on you. Right. What have we got in terms of wood? 12,000 out of all that wood. Damn, that's a shame. Right. Let's do wood beams. Let's activate that. We'll do wood beams on this section now. If I jump this fence, come over here. This is the inventory that I have. 64,000 out of 72,000 long planks. That process is nearly done. Planks. I'm missing 3,000. But I also need roughly around 48,000 to finish the job. Roof plates I need 12,000. So that's going to not be too bad. Right, I needed a tractor. So let's use this one. Yeah, we use this one. I was looking at that one there and I was thinking, that's a good grain cart tractor. So I need you to go to the cow farm and go to the waiting section. Have I got any more chickens to go? I don't think I do. Nope. So that's another tractor I can park up and I don't need right now. Right. So what else do I need to do? I suppose I could use this tractor as well to transport stuff. So connect up to there. Just gonna work out what I've got. So do I need to use two trucks to take the whole lot all at once or not? So there's 5. No, I could use just a truck or this. I'll keep that there for now. You need to get a move on because that's going to take forever. Right. Now at some point as well, I've got all the dry wheat to go. There's a lot moving around on this farm today. I'm just going to open it up. I don't know how close I need to be to collect it all, so I'm going to leave that there. Come in here. Let's put it there, so can I reach it from here? No. Okay, so what I can do is I can do this. And then when I grab this, move it here, yeah, go on. Then I can just keep going, loading her up. Right, chicken fillets, chevron, we'll have that one. Okay, we're getting there. Mutton, more of them. There's only that one that doesn't seem to reach. Pepperoni, one of them. Steak, 3 of them. Ground beef 3 of them. Looking good, looking good. I think I'm all done. So as you can see, I've got a little bit of everything. Now where do I take it? Ooh. Do I have an agri fair one? No. What I can do is a 36 weight. That'll do it. It's a bit closer to home where I need to go. Well, I can get rid of that. I don't want to look at that too much. Right, here he is. I'm going to drop the front right down. And this is going to be my tractor to keep going to the side. Now I'm curious because I can't see. Oh, he's still making this. Oh, we've got to go all the way around this horrible little bit as well. I didn't think of that. %, full. I do love a good high capacity combine. But I'll bring you back when we are nearly done. So we finished the contract. Apparently I was busy doing other stuff, so it's still going and cutting. Last part of the last lot of soybeans. We're done. I actually switched over to high horsepower 9RX. Put the auger wagon on it, and I've got the other tractor parked up at the entrance. Truck parked up at the entrance where I been offloading straight into the grain room. But I've completed the mission now. It didn't actually take too long, which was quite surprising, but then I have been running this tractor and all wagon combine with the actual combine itself moving whilst unloading, so I've been able to do that pretty quickly. Just gonna put this back to the main farm. Just gonna cycle through. I'll dump all these into the trailer, and now I collect the rewards. Actually, I can collect the rewards now while I'm driving there. There you go, 138,000. Job done. Big contract on the biggest field, I believe. Just the biggest field. So So I'll go and empty this into the truck, and then we'll be done. I can't believe how quick that went. I was actually researching because I'm a bit stuck with the groups on this 9RX. I'm trying to get all the groups going, but I can only get to group 1 for some reason. It's a bit of a pain, but yeah. So that's a nice haul. All of that is now mine. Beautiful. I'll leave the combine there because my farm is just over there, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm going to take my 37,000 extra litres of soybeans and add them to what I've got. So that is definitely worth doing that field and purchasing that field. So if I can get this one, how much is it? I don't have enough money. 1.2. I'll be very happy. So I've got my 9RX that I wanted. I've got my forage wagon for the cows, what I wanted. I've purchased all the fields in the middle of the map, apart from a couple, which I'll get around to doing, but now I'm just sort of like concentrating on machinery. Yeah, so we're doing really, really well. So I've actually been looking at upgrading the org wagon just because I got the biggest grain cart puller that I can find in effect. So yeah, I'm just like, now that I've got it, I'm like, grain cart's a bit small. But it's okay. It's doing the job. I'm just looking at other options. After all, this farm has got huge all of a sudden. Let's just put this into here. Let me just check what I've got so far. 86,000. $170,000 now, so basically doubled. That's really good. That wasn't the intention. The intention was just to see how long it would take to do the field. And I'm satisfied with how long it takes when you got the combination that I had to do it. It actually worked out very, very quickly and very nicely, so. And I just made that look effortless. I bet I couldn't do that again. So I'm just going to park that there. that is job done. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.